Jürgen has tried everything this season. Over the past 7 months, Liverpool's form has spiraled and they are now toying with the very realistic possibility of finishing in the bottom half of the table. The Anfield outfit has played 20 matches in England's top flight, winning just 8 of them. As a means of turning things around, has tested new formations from 4-4-2 to 4-3-1-2, while also abandoning his signature high press in recent weeks. His last resort has been to drop his most trusted lieutenants, which has happened over the course of the past month. The likes of and have been pillars of strength for throughout his tenure on Merseyside, but since the turn of the year, they have been presented with roles on the bench. Liverpool may be forced into decade-long rethink after Man City charges and ruling. Indeed, some Liverpool legends have disagreed with the decision to drop the club's skipper in particular, with Henderson replaced by as a starter for the team's last 4 games in all competitions. On Saturday afternoon, the lost 3-0 against Wolves with Keïta in the team, in what proved to be an embarrassing display from a group of players who clearly seemed to be struggling for confidence. Since the defeat, Liverpool legend John Aldridge has called for Henderson to be reinstated as a starter in his column. He wasn't the only one, with ex-Red Danny Murphy also stating as much on talkSPORT. "I don't care how he trains, Henderson starts every game for me. He's the heartbeat of the midfield and he has still got the legs to do it." The systematic support shown for Henderson by seasoned professionals is understandable, especially considering his established status as an archetypal leader within the squad, and one who will call out teammates who aren't performing as they should. The Liverpool captain is known for his vocal qualities, almost acting as a coach on the pitch. He is truly committed to the cause, he is the ultimate team player and he will run himself into the ground for the shirt, which explains why his inclusion is an obvious decision in the eyes of many. However, now 32 years old, Henderson's troublesome displays this term cannot be ignored. Despite his steel mentality and character, it has looked as though time has almost caught up with him on the pitch, with the struggling to establish the same degree of central control as in previous years. Henderson has consistently been late to challenges, he's been dribbled past, he's panicked amid the chaos when in possession, and he's been chasing shadows. To be fair to him, those issues could apply to many of the players in the squad, but they still don't paint him in a positive light. It poses a question about the concept of leadership on the pitch. Certain players are praised because of their contributions towards morale, teamwork, standards and harmony within the dressing room, but it is a problem when those perks are prioritized over actual performances on the field. Above all else, players have to be selected based on how they perform. Leadership can't be the main reason behind starting a player, it must be an additional perk. Once players are picked for other reasons beyond footballing ability, issues tend to emerge, and that is increasingly becoming the case with Henderson, and perhaps also James Milner, who plays less often. Both players have served since his very first day on English shores, and they have set the tone for their teammates behind the scenes, with the German boss famously labeling his players' mentality monsters not long ago. The duo have been invaluable, but their prominent figures in midfield have restricted Liverpool from evolving beyond them. Last summer, attempted to land the signature of Aurélien Tchouaméni, but once the Frenchman opted to join Real Madrid, Milner's contract was extended rather than an alternative target being sourced. Upon reflection of that decision with hindsight, a second-choice midfielder should have been prioritized above the desire to retain the services of a player who was going to turn 37 years old during the campaign. Overall, leaders are undeniably important, but exactly how important is open for debate. It is curious that whenever they are adequately replaced by good players, the team rarely suffers. Has been bold with his Henderson decision, and he must persist with that same ruthless streak in the summer as he looks to move past what is surely his darkest period in charge of the Liverpool on the verge of $64 million midfield decision as Jürgen handed immunity by FSG. Liverpool should have 3 Jude Bellingham Plan B transfer alternatives ideal for Jürgen.